Hey guys, what's up? It's Aiden with Real Lions here, and I'm so excited to share this shoulder warm-up with you guys today. This warm-up is one that I've been doing for all of my upper body lifts, and it has helped my lifts tremendously. I've seen massive gains, and all of my big compound lifts have gone up in weight by like crazy amounts. So here, let me take you through it. First, let me tell you what you guys are gonna need. You're gonna need a full looped elastic band. You're gonna need a Theraband. To finish it all off, you're gonna need the Bosu ball. All right, so let's get to it. This full elastic loop is courtesy of my boy Body Breaker. His name is Julian. You can follow him on Instagram at It's Body Breaker. He is an amazing stretch coach, dance coach, and strength coach as well. First thing we're gonna do, you're gonna get the loop around your wrists here, and you're gonna bend your arms at a 90-degree angle. What you really wanna do is roll your shoulders back and press them down so that they're in a nice, retracted, good posture position. So you roll them back and down, and you're gonna keep tension here at your wrist. So you wanna pull against the band, and you're pulling your shoulder blades back as well. So from here, we keep the tension and we push forward, keeping your shoulders in a nice retracted position. And then we're gonna push it overhead. I already feel the burn, guys. It's crazy. And then you bring it back down, keeping your shoulders in place. You push it back. And that's 1 rep. So what I want you guys to do, you're gonna do 5 reps, just like that, overhead. And then on the last one, I want you guys to pulse. And it'll look a little something like this. So you're gonna go pulse, pulse, pulse. All the way out, elbows in, keeping the tension at your wrists. You go overhead, pulsing, you go down, and you come back. And you wanna do that pulsing one twice, okay? So a good thing to remember is that you don't wanna disengage your ribs and let them splay out like this when you get to the top. What you really wanna do is keep your core engaged and keep those ribs pressed in. Keep your core tight and don't let it splay out once you get to the top like this here. This is not what we want, because this takes all the tension off of your elbows and then they're not tracking in the right place. And what we're really trying to do for this exercise is to make sure that everything's tracking in the right place so that you can really push up and go beyond your limits and all your big lifts. And just to give you an example of what not to do, it'll look a little something like this. Like when you get to the top, you're gonna release in your ribs and you go up like this, but that's not what we want. We wanna keep them in and we wanna roll those shoulders back and keep them in a nice position, okay? So this Theraband here is also courtesy of my homie Body Breaker. Julian, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. For this one, it really depends on your progression in your fitness journey. I've been working on this for quite a while, so I like to use both sides in one hand to keep the resistance a little higher, a little harder for me to do. Obviously, if you're just starting out, you're gonna wanna start with just one side, okay? So the very first thing you're gonna do, grab both sides, you're gonna put it down on the floor here, and then you're gonna wanna step with your foot right in the middle. Since I'm gonna use both sides, I'm gonna put both sides into one hand, just like that. You wanna roll your shoulder up and back, and then down, pressing in, just like that, so that you have a nice posture. Here, we're gonna bring it forward, and then bring it down. And then you bring it up, and you bring it down, just right in front of you, okay? And you wanna keep that tension the whole time, keeping that shoulder rolled back. And you know, it's not really important to get it to a 90-degree angle. The most tension on the shoulder is gonna be right before 90 degrees. So right in here. So after you do about 3 to 5 reps of that, you're gonna wanna do some pulses again. You're gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna come down. You're gonna take a step back with your opposite foot. And now you're gonna have your arm, again, rolling that shoulder back. You're gonna have it out to the side here. So when we have it side, it's really important that we're not going directly side with it, because that is not actually how the human body tracks, okay? The shoulder naturally, once it's rolled back and in that nice postured position, it's actually when you're going laterally, just a little bit out in front of you, okay? So you wanna keep that in mind when doing this exercise. You're gonna do 3 to 5 reps, And then again on the last one, hit that pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. I'm already burned, man. Moving on, here's the last exercise. You're gonna get your Bosu ball. You're gonna find a wall. You're gonna gently press the ball up against the wall, and then you have your arm again in a 90-degree angle. You're gonna gently press the wrist up against the ball. And here, again, depending on the level of your progression in your fitness journey, your health journey, you can take the things up a notch. I'm going to lean into the ball just like so. But if you're at an earlier stage of your progression, what you want to do is you want to just stand right next to it, okay? The more you lean on it, the harder it's going to be. Again, you have your shoulder rolled back in a nice position here. And what you're going to do is you're going to gently press it out and roll it back. And press it out and roll it back. And I feel the back of my shoulder just firing like right by my shoulder blade right now. It's great. So you'll do that 8 reps on each side, and that will complete your shoulder circuit warm-up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch me on the next one. Here we go.